Hi, Ernest. I just saw you over in my sister's live. How are you doing? Hi, Abdul Rahman. Sorry if I said that wrong. How are you doing? Hello, John. It's funny. I just was filming an episode. It's next week's episode, and here's a little sneak preview of what's happening next Monday. It inspired me to ask the question in the poll. But I was just wrapping up filming that episode, and I was like, "Oh, I know it's 10:30 already Central Time, but I bet people will still be on YouTube Live." So I was like, "You know what? Screw it. I'll jump on and see who's here." Love the sweater. Thank you. I'm a big Swiftie. I was listening to the Tortured Poets Department today. This is from her folklore era back in 2020. So this was actually a present from my sister she got for my birthday. Oh my gosh, it's crazy to say. I think it was 4 years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago. So yes, this is Taylor Swift merch. It's got the stars on the elbows. I love her music. Um, let's see. Hi, Fractured Gamer. Oh, funny. Hi, Logan. I remember you. Ernest, I'm doing well. Really good Wednesday, really productive at work. The only bummer is that my dad apparently was like kind of sick. He recently got back from like 6 weeks in Ethiopia. That's where he's from. And so he had been there for a while and then just got back this past weekend. And we normally, my dad and I go for walks every Wednesday just to like hang out and go for walks. And I texted him if he wanted to go on a walk today. And then my mom called and she's like, he's actually sick and he like was nauseous and he has a horrible headache. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. So I had a good Wednesday aside from hearing the news that my dad's feeling pretty not great. You can go by Abdul. Oh, I see. Okay, so your name for like shortened is Abdul. Doing great, Hannah. I wish you a lovely day. Thank you, Abdul. Can you massage your hair? No, I'm gonna leave my hair as it is. Um, 55th and Carnegie. Ooh, don't know what that means. When is your birthday? My birthday is September 13th. So I recently made a birthday vlog episode on my channel. I like to do that. I've done that now for several years with the goal of getting to some old age, hopefully, and being able to look back and just watch these high def videos of what I looked like, what I was wearing, what I ate, what I did on all these different birthdays in my life. Thank you, Night Owl Recording Studio. Thank you so much, Fractured Gamer. He's like a pretty tough guy. He's very fit. He cycles every other day. I think he has like good genes too. That helps. And he eats pretty good food. So I think he'll like kick this bug, whatever he's got. He doesn't usually stay down for too long if he's ill. So yes, I'm hoping he gets better. Like Paula Abdul. Oh, funny. Yeah, just like Paula Abdul. I didn't think about that. Charles Butler, I remember you. Glad to hear you had a good day. Oh, the chat keeps jumping. Charles, I'm reading your comment. Hello, glad to hear you had a good day. Hopefully your dad starts getting better. Yes, me too. Yeah, I mean, I think he's just been like really tired catching up. Like, you get jet lag when you travel like a really long ways, and it's like a 15 to 16-hour journey to the capital of Ethiopia from here and back. So, yeah, he was like, I think he was just really run down from all of the traveling. I'm a Virgo, Abdul. Yes, correct. Hi, Brandon. Just saw you in my sister's live. This is so funny. I wonder if she's still live. If so, I might tune into hers as well. Um, okay. He should wrap up in a blanket and sit in the sun and get fresh air. That's what my mom always did with us kids. Yes. Yep. He definitely has been sleeping. Um my parents have a dog. It's kind of like the family dog because I go over and see them a lot. And so my dog, he's a very, very, maybe to a fault, emotionally invested dog, emotionally dependent dog, let's put it that way, where he kind of has like a meltdown every time you leave the house. So I mean, since my dad's gotten back from overseas, Rocky, our dog, has just been like all over my dad, just missing him, like giving him all the attention. So I think the little Rocky dog situation is going to help my dad get better because he's getting a lot of attention from both the dog and from my mom. Capricorn for life, says Alan Jordan. Capricorns, what birth month is that? I don't think I know too many Capricorns. Hi Theobot. You always come in with a really long hi. Hi right back to you. Oh, funny. Okay. Well, thank you for relaying my sister's hellos. My birthday is August 25th. Very nice. Very nice. I feel like I really, of all the people in my life, most are Virgos. I get along so well with Virgos. I was looking for your live and I scrolled on it. Oh, good. Nice. Well, I just got on here like 7 minutes ago, so I haven't been on too long. Wow, us Virgos all come together. Nice. September 6th. Love it. Mega Grumble Ashton. WSG. My birthday is August 25. Two guys. Crazy. Capricorn is December to January. Okay, thank you. What sign is November 29th? Boy, I'm not very good. I know some astrological signs, but not all of them. Like, I can think of people I know whose birthday it tells me, like, I have those reference points, but I don't know all of the zodiac. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're guy. Oh my gosh, that is a long and hard to pronounce username. But thank you. FKYXYKDMYXMH, on and on and on. Cool, Mega. I was born in 1991. Nice. I'm a 90s birthday as well. I'm a millennial. Sagittarius the Hunter. Very cool. Sagittarius is a cool sign. Oh, your birthday is Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I think that's so cool. How do you feel about having your birthday on a holiday? Because I have met people who have mixed feelings about sharing their birthday with a holiday because some feel like their birthday is like overshadowed, especially people who I know born on Christmas Eve and or Christmas Day because they're like, yeah, pretty much everyone's focused on Christmas and they're not. I mean, they know it's my birthday, but Christmas is so huge that the birthday kind of gets drowned out. Theobot, are we talking about anything? Kind of anything that people are chatting here. So I'm just responding to. Hey Bay. Hi B. Welcome back. Sagittarius is the 29th of November. Freshly Wild. Good to see you. Hello. Hello, hello. Libra is September 29th. Okay, yes. I have a couple of Libras actually in my life. Yes, but I think they're October people. I don't know when the Libra cutoff is, like Virgo versus Libra. I'm 25. Cool. Will you check my last comment? I don't think I saw another one from you, Dan. Scrolling. Born on December 6th. Okay, nice. You've got a birthday coming up. FKY. I think I'm just gonna say FKY for short. I feel old now. I was born in 83. You're not old. Okay, Meme Holla. Good. I'm guessing that's a response to my question about you sharing your birthday with Halloween. Hi, Ragnarok. It's pretty quiet. Play us a song. Canaan, don't know why remix. Interesting. Okay. I don't even know if I can play like copyrighted music on live. So that's the thing. Like, I try to be really careful with my long form videos and my shorts and like give credit to it's like copyright free music that I use. But I don't know about playing music. That might get me in trouble. How does your stomach look like? I don't know what you mean. I'm glad mine is not on a holiday. Me too, Brandon. Yeah, I really like having my birthday in the middle of September because it's not by any holidays. It was always like pretty close to the start of school, which I really liked. I grew up in a school where they would have kids bring in treats for their birthday, and I was almost always the first person with a birthday. So it was fun to just like kick off the year and know that my birthday was coming soon. Folks that are born in January tend to be really independent. I feel like I'm very independent as well, but I believe it for January people. You're in your 30s. I thought you were originally in your early 20s. Oh no, no, no. That's so funny you say that. I mean, I take it as a compliment, light skin Tay, but no, I am nowhere near my early 20s. I'm like a decade past that. I just turned 31 last month. Aloha. Ooh, I love it. Aloha state of mind. Love the username. I don't recognize you from a previous live, so welcome if you're new, or welcome back if you're returning. Aloha. Don't say the N word when you're around them, or they'll really start acting like one. No copyright music will get your stream stopped. Oof. Yeah, I don't mess around with any kind of like copyright stuff like on YouTube. Because that you can get like in trouble. Nice to see you, Hannah. I subscribe to be your fan. Oh, wow, you're in Saudi Arabia. That's so cool, Abdul. If you're still here, thank you for the sub, and you're the first person I've talked to on a live from Saudi Arabia. Amazing. I hope one day I get to go to Saudi Arabia. Um, Zenial. Oh, funny. I've never heard that term, Ernest. Zenial. King Loco. Hello. I want to throw a party on that fuzzy. I am a Gen Xer lol. I live in Florida. Boy, Josh VR123. If you're in Florida, anyone who is down in Florida or close, I hope you're staying safe because you guys are facing some crazy weather down there. Hi Terry Walls. Hope you're doing well. Josh VR123. I'm cooked. Jay Simmons, I'm allergic to apples. I've never met someone who's allergic to apples. May I be a mod again? I feel like I've got like 2 people moderating at this point. Oops, sorry, just clicked something. I'm gonna hold off on adding more mods because I think I've got at least 2 going on right now, but I might come back to you, Divine Lord General. Can I get a shout out? Yes, shout out to you, Josh VR123. Hope you're doing well. Wait, is that the Lions? Is that a Lions quarterback in your user profile? I don't follow I follow the NFL, but I have not watched the Lions, if that's who your little username icon is. Hi, Melvin Isa. Hello. I'm already tired. Milton, yes. Oh my gosh. I think I stubbed my toe clicking. Hi from Miami, awesome lady. Hi, Garuda Legends. I'm thinking about you because you're in hurricane territory, so I hope you're doing well, staying safe. I'm in a car so I can evacuate. Okay, that's good. Do you have Discord? I don't know what that... If you're talking to me, Fracture Gamer, or you're talking to someone else, I don't know what Discord is. Next comment, Jacksonville Kid. I'm in Vero Beach, California, and we got hammered. We got the back end of the hurricane. Yikes. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I mean, at least you're active on this live, which tells me you've got an internet connection and you're okay. Hopefully. No charger. Aloha state of mind. Thank you, Aloha. That's amazing. Oh, chargers. Okay. Your icon is so small on my screen, Josh VR123, that I couldn't tell if it was Lions or another, team with similar colors. Yes, please stay safe, everybody. Username icon is my recreation of SpaceX Starship that I made in KSP2. Wow. Josh, you hate the Lions. I kind of root for the Detroit Lions because they were the laughing stock of the NHL or NFL for so long. and they finally started doing good. So I was like, oh my God, this makes me so happy because I just felt bad for the city of Detroit. Like they were bankrupt and just really, really on rough times. So having some success in their football team, I was like, this community needs a win. They need something to root for. So I was like rooting over here in Minnesota for the Lions. Um, Stay safe, everyone. How do you get California out of Vero Beach, Florida? Go Patriots. I was talking to you about Discord, and it's an app and webpage that gamers and streamers use. Okay. Interesting. I will make a note of that. Discord. My best friend called me, girl, when I don't do anything, it's like that. I don't know how to feel about it. I've told her many times. I don't know. I don't have any advice for you, Nishi. Yeah, but I'm sorry that the comment made you feel that way. It's Justin Herbert. Okay, got it. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Sharmila. Hello. Most of South Florida was in the path. North part of Florida came out unscathed from what I've been hearing. The Falcons are turning into what the Lions were. Okay. Yikes. I can't go to sleep and have to cook half my food in case they cut power tomorrow. I think we might be okay in Miami. My heart goes out to the East Central Florida. Yeah, I was hearing that I think was it Tampa that was getting hammered. Josie vibes. We're kind of talking about a bunch of stuff, but there's been a lot of Hurricane Milton updates in the chat because we've got some people from that region of the United States that are affected. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you, Frosty Cupcake. I'll pin that comment. My aunt and uncle survived Hurricane Katrina. That's amazing. I'm glad that they did. You got Snapchat? No, I used to have Snapchat like 6 years ago, but I just have since not really used it. What is a Juicy Lucy burger? Great question. I've never had one, but they're sold here in, I want to say it's Minneapolis, but it might be St. Paul. There's two cities here. We call them the Twin Cities. And it's this epic, juicy burger. And that's really all I can tell you because I've never had one. I don't even know the name of the place that sells them. I've gone past it a million times, but I can't remember. But everyone who's had a Juicy Lucy says you have to it's the best burger you'll ever eat. Your face, your eyes. Hey, I heard you criticizing Man City's defense. How dare you? Oh, funny. Coro Mativa. I actually love watching Manchester City. What was I? Oh, you must have been on that live where I said I was watching them and it looked like there were a few cracks in their defense. I think that's what I said. I still think they're like a freakishly talented team. I don't know if anyone can beat them this time around. I kind of hope so because I'm tired of seeing them win. I think they've won for 2 or 3 years straight at this point. I'm a huge soccer fan, guys. I watch the English Premier League, which is their top flight of soccer over there. And Man City is like I'm trying to think of like kind of like the Chiefs basically here in football, in American football. They're just Manchester City is just like killing it, and I'm hoping that maybe Arsenal can top them out. Be right back. I'm gonna go with Granny the Smith. I want to start a business, says Ranger Smarty. Nice. From what I've heard from business people, entrepreneurs, it's a tough path, but it's very rewarding. Thank you, Garuda Legends. That's sweet of you to say. B, love your dog. Jacksonville, have you ever been to Paisley Park? Yes! I love that you asked that, Jacksonville kid, because my mom, she grew up here in Minneapolis in the 80s well, she was born in the 50s, so her young years were like the 70s and the 80s. And she would go out she was definitely like a nightlife person, would go out dancing, go to all the clubs. And she actually like knew of Prince when he was on the come up and would go out with her friends and see him perform. And so she's a huge, huge, huge Prince fan. and she had never been to Paisley Park. I respect Prince's talent. His music just, I don't particularly like it, but he's amazing. And so we decided it was either for her birthday this summer or maybe it was Mother's Day because it was a few months ago. We decided to take her to Paisley Park and have the full tour and see his recording studios and his, gosh, what else? He has like this really cool like theater, small venue theater where he would have like small, performances for guests and a kitchen and his wardrobe. It was amazing. So I just went to Paisley Park like a few months ago. You look Canadian. I will take that. It might be the cardigan because we're getting to cardigan weather here in Minnesota. I would happily be a citizen of Canada. I don't know if Canada allows dual citizenship between the US and Canada. I would consider being a dual either between the US and Canada or the US and the UK. Those are my two, like, if I could do it, it would be either of those countries. Hi, Back to the Future. I'm doing well tonight. I was busy. I just filmed a recipe episode for next week, and I made these very delicious apple cinnamon muffins. So I was very busy tonight, and I was like going really quickly for filming. And I was like, oh, if I go fast enough, I think I'll have enough time to hop on a live, even though it's, starting a little bit late for me. I started at 10:30 thereabouts, and I still made it on here, and I'm just gonna stay on late because whatever. So I'm having a very productive evening. I hope you're having a good evening too, Back to the Future. How was your Wednesday? They were the Brady era Patriots of soccer. It's hard for me to pass a great steak and creamy mashed potatoes. Yeah, I don't blame you. I grew up on that stuff. It's really good. Hi, Josh VR123. Hello from Vancouver, Canada. I love Canada. I love my Canadians. I think of them as like northern Minnesotans slash I feel like Minnesota is southern Canada. So hello from your southern neighbor down here, Minnesotan. I wish I had your hands. Oh, thank you. I feel like they're looking a little red. I was cooking a lot this evening. I was like washing and mixing and stuff, so they're a little worked tonight. I'll try to be here tomorrow because I do not have work tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll be on tomorrow evening. I'm gonna be visiting with a friend, but that's earlier in the evening, so we shall see. But I will hopefully be live tomorrow. Amazing, Theobot. Hi, Sudesh. Top 5 no says pink ladies are the best. Thank you, Brandon. I'm weird. I wear shorts in the winter, but then again, I'm an Eskimo and love the cold. I love the cold too. Thank you, Fractured Gamer. I tried one. I think I'm gonna have at least one more. I mean, I made a dozen of them, and I'm probably just gonna eat them all over a few days. But yeah, they are very, very good. I've never made muffins like this that have the fruit pieces on the top. B, I wish I could share with you through the screen, but no, I don't think I'll be able to share them with you. I need help. I need your permission. You don't need my permission, Ronte. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Josh VR123. Do you support trans people? Hello from New Zealand. Hi, Jeremy Boyd. Welcome, and probably good morning to you. The muffins looked awesome. Out of curiosity, what's your favorite vegan dessert? Oh, I feel like that's a good poll question, but I'll answer it here. I would say my favorite vegan dessert, it's probably like chocolate cake or chocolate cheesecake. I'll go with chocolate cake. It's not too exciting, but chocolate cake is pretty easy to do vegan. Eyebrows doing well. Thank you, B. Oh yes, closer please. Those look so delish. Thank you, Tristan. All right, I'm gonna check the poll. See what you guys are saying. Ooh, you're divided. Honeycrisp has 40%, Golden Delicious 24, Pink Lady 16, Granny Smith 20. Love it. Love to see the variety. Yeah, I really do love the polls, Coro. I think they're so fun. I keep a little like memo on my phone when I think of a potentially good question. I'll just write it down. So I try to keep a list because I don't know. I just like having it going on in the live chat. Oh, cool, Kira. Yeah, I was briefly on my sister's live as well while I was finishing up my recipe episode tonight. It's raining really hard. There's hail. Oh no, I don't like hail. Ugh. Please stay safe, Josh. Alligator NX, love from India. Hi, good morning to you if you're all the way in India. It's already Thursday for you. It did not pop up. Ronte Brown lipstick soft. I love it. It needs to rain in Minnesota. We actually got a ton of rain this summer. We had some crazy storms. My parents actually had some tree damage, like the winds and the rains and all of it took down just these huge branches and destroyed their fence. I don't know if any landed on their roof, but it took down their internet cables that were hanging in the backyard. Just came right down and like disconnected everything. So my parents have just been dealing with a mountain of paperwork, like insurance claims, trying to repair from the summer. In my neck of the woods here in Minneapolis, like so many trees were just like uprooted from the ground and like snapped in half. It was like a wild summer. So we were in a drought actually the last couple of years at least. And I don't think we are anymore because we were just flooded with rain. I don't know where it came from. Okay, I'm behind on chats now. Sorry. I'm in the car and the windshield is cracked. Okay, yikes. Maybe you could find a place to like move your car into, I don't know, like a parking garage or under a bridge or tunnel or something like that. Hi, Cadbury. What time is it over here? Cadbury, it's 11:04 in the evening right here. John, you guessed Pink Lady. I'm 4/5. Where are you? I'm in Minnesota. So Central Time, kind of in the middle of the United States, at the top. We border Canada. I'm going to bed. Gotta work in the morning. All right. Good night, B. Thank you for joining. Hi, Zishan. Hi, Uma. Later, B. Do you have a childhood pet? Freshly Wild, yes. I had a couple of childhood pets. So, my parents, it's funny because so I'm the first of two, me and my sister. And before my mom was gonna have me, my parents were like, oh gosh, okay, we should like maybe try and keep something alive to make sure we can be good parents. So they got a plant, and I think the plant died. And they're like, okay, that was not good. Let's try a dog and like let's practice taking care of a dog. And so that dog, his name was Cooper. Just a lovely, so friendly, so kind and gentle. Like you could tug his ears and accidentally like kick him with your feet and he would just do nothing. That dog was a saint. And so my parents got Cooper maybe like a year or two before they had me. And so Cooper was the dog that I grew up with as a kid. And then he passed away when I was in, gosh, I think he made it all the way to my freshman year of high school. So yeah, I mean, he was like a forever thing in my childhood. Like from day one, I knew Cooper the dog because he was always in the house, like, running around, and then all the way like up until high school. So he was a great one. Very much missed. Hi, I am Indian or from India. Hi, Uma. Good morning to you. Cadbury, it's 9:35 over here. Are you okay, Cadbury? Did you say where you are? Sorry if I missed that comment. I didn't catch if you said that earlier, but I'm guessing if it's 9 something for you, you're like, wow, so that's already 10 hours ahead of me. So somewhere maybe like, not Europe. Is Europe that far away or that far ahead of us? I'm in Cuba. No, I want to go to Cuba so bad. I would love to go to Cuba. I haven't ever been. Nope. 9:05 p.m. here. Oh, lucky PNW. You're 2 hours earlier, or I guess behind me, so you still have some of your evening left. It's once it hits 11, I'm like, ah, dang it, it's already late, especially on a work night. I guess Granny Smith, because that's your fave. Yes, I like all of the apples that I listed in the poll. Hi, Uma. It's 11:06. Hi, good night, gorgeous. How are you? Hi, Brian. I'm doing well. Can't complain. Had a really good Wednesday. Looking forward to this weekend. I'm gonna go on a fall drive with my mom and my sister because right now it's like peak autumn. It's like red, orange, yellow, brown, gold leaves. So they're gonna be falling very quickly, but it's looking beautiful right now. How are you doing, Brian? I'm guessing it's nighttime for you as well. How was your Wednesday? We get a lot of rain in northeast Pennsylvania. We always have severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. Yes, I believe it. Go raw vegan. I could not do raw vegan because I like baking and cooking too much. Jalen Davis, you look like Alicia Keys. I will take that as a compliment. I love Alicia Keys. I grew up listening to all her music. Um, that's a good tip, Kick Rocks. Thank you. I wouldn't have caught that. Um, Josh VR123 on the freeway. Okay, please drive safely where you're at. Good morning to you, Uma. I do like dogs. My cats are 15 years old now, and they still act like kittens. Very cute. It's 2:07 p.m. Thursday here in Australia. What? Dang. Well, hi, Darren. It always blows my mind how far ahead Australia is compared to those of us in the US. Even on the East Coast, you're still so far ahead of our time. Wow, 5 dogs and 4 cats. That's crazy. Um, oh, nice. Beanie Man 27. If you clean a vacuum cleaner, then aren't you the vacuum cleaner? Yes, you are. Oh, funny. Um, gotta love the fur babies. Um, I've got 8 hours before I start work. Oh, wow. Okay, so you must be working a night shift then, because you said it was 2 something in the afternoon. Wow. What's your what do you do for work, Darren? Tapani Nepali. Oh, I cannot read that. I don't know what language that's in. I was born in Cali. Brian says, I'm fine. Good, okay. Do I like cats or dogs? I prefer dogs, but I also like cats. If I were to get a pet, I would pick a dog. I forgot about Deadpool. Yeah, where's Deadpool with the jokes? I wonder, why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? Machine operator, forklift operator. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Theobot, you miss. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Deadpool has really good jokes. I'm sure Deadpool will be back. I'm gonna subscribe. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it. Maybe the same time all over the world. Yeah, I think it would make it easier. Fractured Gamer if we had that. Deadpool is awesome. Yes. Deadpool will be back. I have faith. How do you like them apples? I like all the ones I put in the poll, but there's one I love the most. Good money. Brian Moses, you got a sister does look like you. I saw her live a little while ago. Yes, yes. My sister Rachel Gore. I don't know if she's live still. But yes, she and I are both on YouTube. Her channel is focused on curly hair, styling, and I think she does like skincare, makeup. That's like most of what she does, and then some personal lifestyle vlogging as well. And I focus mostly on cooking vegan slash gluten-free food. I feature some running, fitness stuff, and then just personal lifestyle content as well. Oh, she just ended. Shoot. Okay. Then I missed her. I was on earlier though for a little bit. New Zealand is 3 hours ahead of Australia. Goodness gracious. Are you like, are you the earliest time there is then? Darren? Because I feel like whenever like it's New Year's and you're watching all the New Year's celebrations across the world, I always remember seeing like the Sydney Opera House and places in Europe, places in the Middle East that are all ahead of us in here in the US. And Australia is one of like the first ones I remember like seeing all the time. It's like, oh my gosh, they had New Year's all these hours ahead of us. It's crazy. But if you're even ahead of Australia, I feel like that would put you kind of on the front end of time zones. Caramel apples at Walmart taste pretty good. I've never had caramel apples at Walmart. I have been to Walmart plenty of times, but I've never had their caramel apples. Thank you, Cheyenne. That's very sweet of you to say. Jairam, I don't know what you're saying. I am not sure what language that is, but I definitely can't read it. And it's only a 3 hour flight from Brisbane to Auckland. One day I will get over there and see those beautiful countries, Australia and New Zealand. What is her channel called? My sister's channel is called Rachel Gore. Rachel, Rachel, and then Goor, like the word door, but with a G. What a combination, you and your sister. I mean, we're really close, and it's fun to have someone else who is like in the YouTube grind. Like, we both want to grow our channels. We've made a lot of progress this year. We both crossed 1K subscribers. Like, she crossed it back in March, and I crossed it last month. And so doing these lives now, like once you hit 1K, then YouTube allows you to do mobile lives, not desktop lives, which I like doing desktop, but I feel like people don't swipe through them as much as the mobile ones. So yeah, it's fun to have I mean, Rachie and I are really close anyways, but also she's the only person in my life who is growing a YouTube channel and understands the work it takes and the editing and the filming and all of it. Just, yeah, it's great to have someone else who's in this space who understands the process. Brian Moses, you're asking the right question. Do I watch any sports? I watch the English, gosh, I can't talk anymore, guys. I've been talking too much today. I religiously watch the English Premier League, which is their top league of soccer, as we call it in the US. So it's like their MLS. I love soccer so much. But I also watch NFL. I root for the Vikings because they're the Minnesota team. But I also support the Packers because I like Wisconsin too. I would say, yeah, those are the two sports that I watch the most. By far, soccer and some football. I don't watch college football like at all. It's all NFL. Thank you, Cheyenne. This is a Taylor Swift folklore era cardigan, because one of her songs was called Cardigan. I am a Swiftie. I love her stuff. I was just listening to the Tortured Poets Department earlier today. I had some of her songs stuck in my head. Oh my lord, you guys. I apologize. My words are like half gibberish. But I felt like putting on a T-Swift cardigan to represent tonight. I just left Rachel's live 10 minutes ago. It was a nice chat session. Yeah, it was nice, the portion of it that I caught. When you have your new year, we are on the 1st of January. Yes, indeed. Do you know why Renoir became an impressionist? For the Monet? Oh, for the... Took me a second, but I got it, Fractured Gamer. for the money. I love Monet. He's my favorite. I think he's my favorite painter, actually. Like, artist. Him and Van Gogh. Thank you, Cheyenne. You're very, very sweet. Bye, Theobot. Bye, bye, bye. Do you know what the state in the US that is the farthest north, farthest east, and farthest west? Great question. I believe the farthest west would be Alaska because they are like very close to Russia, just like up and far west of where the rest of us are in the mainland. So I think Alaska is the farthest west. I wonder if they're the farthest north too. In my head they are, and I'm not going to cheat by like Googling on my laptop over here. Farthest, what was the other one? Farthest east. I don't know if it's like Maine or Florida. I don't know like which of those two like extend the farthest out east into the Atlantic Ocean. So I'm not an expert on that kind of America trivia, Ernest. Hello, by the way, and this is my first time seeing your stream. Yay! Well, welcome, Cheyenne. Love to have you here. I love having new people in the chat. So happy for you too. Hope you get to 1 million one day. That would be so crazy, Brian. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I remember when I was like working toward 1,000 and I finally hit 1,000. It was like pretty crazy seeing the number go from, you know, triple digits for the longest time. Like I was in the 100s, then I was in the 500s, then I was in the 800s, and then climbing up to like 998, 999, and then eventually it just changed to 1 and then a K. Seeing the K was so exciting, and it's so crazy to think about at some point having an M behind the number. So, I mean, I'm just gonna keep going with YouTube and see where it takes me. So I think it'd be amazing to have an M after your subscriber count. So we'll see what happens. I understand I've been doing it for 13 years. Hi, little girl. Hi, Dr. Leo. So lit. Love Arsenal. Yes, I root for Chelsea and I root for Arsenal. Those two teams are like forever in my heart. But I watch all of the teams. Like I don't just pick and choose. Like I will literally just watch replays of all the games that I missed. I watch it in the Peacock app. I've never been to Walmart. In fact, I've never been to any grocery or supermarket. Really? Holy moly. You should look at NRL. NRL. What is NRL? Darren. Caston Hudson. Hi, do you play any video games? I'm not a gamer. I had some games like growing up, but the thing is, I understand why they were like this, but this was mostly my mom. She was like the one who put the hammer down. I would say she was like the bad cop of the two, way stricter than my dad. But she barred me and my sister. Like, she would not allow us to play any games with any kind of violence. I remember loving the Terminator movies growing up, and I really wanted this Terminator video game because we had a PlayStation console, but it was all like Disney racing, and it was just very like GPG, like kid games. And I was like, oh, I know there's these really cool video games out there. So, no, I'm not a gamer, but what I do enjoy doing is going on YouTube, and sometimes I'll just watch, I guess you can do this on Twitch, but I don't have a Twitch account. I do like watching just video game streaming or, you know, gameplay on YouTube. Like, I love the show The Last of Us, which is based on a video game. So I actually went and watched the video game be played out on a series of YouTube videos. So yeah, I don't really like to spend my free time gaming, but I do think it's fun to watch other people play games and just learn about like the characters, the world, all of that stuff. I'm in Tampa. Stay safe, please. Are you Nigerian? No. I remember you, Sam. Welcome back. I'm not Nigerian, but I am African. My dad is from Ethiopia, immigrant to the US back in the 80s, so I am half East African, not West African. What do you think about Man City's court case? Whoa, that's some juicy news I was not aware of. I don't know, but now you have me wondering, like, what did they do? Like, was there cheating? Was there I know there was like some sustainability issues with a few teams. Everton got docked last year for not meeting some sustainability regulations over there in England. But no, I actually don't know anything about the court case, Coro. But I'm gonna be Googling. Thank you, Cheyenne. You're so sweet. Love having you here. Okay, here we go. Looks like a joke. Do you know how trees access the internet? They log in. Love it. Gotta have some comedy in the chat. Australian football equivalent to the NFL, except we don't use helmets or pads. Oh my gosh, wait. Why? Why don't you use, or why does the league over there not use helmets or pads? That's so dangerous. Oh, that makes me so concerned for the players' safety because I mean there have been some very serious injuries, concussions, uh, yeah, in the NFL, even with helmets. Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. I've heard that one. Caston, I play games? You previously said video games. I don't know about games. I would say occasionally I will play a game, mostly card games. Um, Alaska is the answer. Okay, thank you for confirming, Ernest. Papua New Guinea is the same time zone as the east coast of Australia. Wow. That side of the world, once I feel like the farther east you go, like the less and less I have a good idea of where things are located. I'm very good at like the Western Hemisphere, the Caribbean islands, and like Europe and even Africa too, but I feel like just my brain just is not as good the farther east we go. Hawaii is farther than Alaska. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. What? Farthest east state. That's crazy. Tonga, Samoa are the same as New Zealand. Um, Brandon, I guess is North Alaska. Da, da, da. So what made you get into the YouTube thing? Great question, Charles. So this I got into YouTube 4 years ago now. Crazy saying that, but basically it was COVID and I had just started a Master of Public Health program and I was like, I feel like this is just a good time to try something new. The world is just completely different. Like everything has completely changed. We're in pandemic times, it's all virtual. It seemed like a good time to just pick up a new hobby and try something different. So I just, and I was starting a health program. So I thought, okay, like I'll start a YouTube channel that's focused on health. Like, I don't know, at the time when I started it, I was like, this could entail food, this could entail like running and just outdoor activities. I wasn't sure, but I wanted my channel to have a health focus because that's naturally stuff I enjoy talking about or doing in some way, whether it's food or exercise. So that is the origin story of this channel 4 years ago during COVID. Hawaii is halfway from Australia to the USA. Really? Boy, my spatial my spatial understanding of the world is not great. Is it true that during cold winters you can maneuver through the city of Minneapolis underground? Uh, Perhaps, but what we have actually in our downtown, at least downtown Minneapolis, it's called the Skyway system, and it's just these tunnel. I mean, they're walkways basically. They're glass windows, so like from the street level, you can just look up and see these like glass enclosed walkways and it just connects all of the city blocks, like all of the skyscrapers, all of the buildings downtown, so that in the wintertime you walk through the Skyway system and you don't have to go outside. You're missing nothing by skipping out on Walmart. I do like going to Walmart. It's just that here in Minneapolis, my most convenient shopping options don't include Walmart. I feel like Walmart here, like the closest one is still like a ways out into the suburbs. So I've only gone to Walmart a handful of times, and I feel like most of the time it's when I was on the road and we just needed to stop for something and grab and go. So, yeah, I've hopped into a Walmart a few times in my life. Where am I from? I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Cheyenne. How about you? I'm a gamer and I love gaming. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm not part of that like group, or I would never call myself a gamer. But I'm fascinated by it. And I have friends who are gamers, so I do enjoy watching what they get up to. I'll be back. Yes. Okay, we're talking about the Terminator video games, I think, when I mentioned that earlier. I like a lot too, although I can't help it. Hi, Debbie. You are a soccer player. Thank you, Dr. Leo. Good parenting, love your parents. Yep, okay, I'm behind on the chat. I realize getting to everybody's comments. Um, I lost mines when I was 10. I did not have a chance to know them. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, that's such a young age to lose your parents, Brian. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm very close with both my parents, and they live very close to where I live, so I see them all the time, at least once a week. Yeah, so I consider myself lucky that I've gotten this many years. Like, I'm now in my 30s, and I still get to enjoy time with my parents, and they're still, like, able to do activities with me. Um, you are sweet, Cheyenne. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't mind being comedic relief. Please keep the jokes coming. I love it. Yes, good comedy relief. Um, why are seagulls named seagulls? Because they fly by the sea. If they flew by the bay, they'd be bagels. I have heard that one. Very clever. Man City was buying out players that Oh, that is really sketchy. Gosh, I mean, because I know they paid a fortune for that Norwegian guy with the man bun. What's his face? Erling Haaland. Um, I don't know who else they've acquired recently, but I mean, they are stacked. When you look at their team, it's just like it's like a deluxe, like mega super team. It almost feels like a team where if you could go to all the leagues in Europe and cherry pick 11 men to be your starting team, that's the team. Like, interesting. Ooh, Rachel's a gamer. You're a Catan player. Hello. I'm in a game of Catan, so I won't be able to chat much, but I'm watching and listening on my TV. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. I did not know you played as much Catan as you do, Rach. I think of you as playing mostly chess. Um, a belt made of watches, a waste of time. That's a good one. I haven't heard that, Fracture Gamer. Thank you very much. Messi or Ronaldo? Love this question. I'm a Ronaldo girly forever and always. I love that man. CR7. Sue! Gotta love him. All we have is a Walmart or a Dollar General. Okay, those are. I don't think I have either of those as an option near me, but yeah. I would go to, if I had those two choices, I think I'd pick Walmart over Dollar General. I hope you survive. That's wonderful, Hannah. I'm from Kentucky. I want to go to Kentucky so bad. It's one of those states where I'm like, what, like, do you call, like, is Kentucky considered part of, like, the South or to me, it's like South, but also Appalachia too. So, yeah, it's one of those kind of, like, don't know quite where to put it, but I would love to go to Kentucky one day. You can always join my group anytime. Thank you. I wish I was you. No, you don't want to. You should be happy to be yourself, Jade. You are a one-of-a-kind person. All of us are. Do you have a Whole Foods grocery store there in Minnesota? Yes, I actually have one that's like a few minutes away. I go there sometimes. Yes, there's some pretty good options here in Minneapolis. We have Cub Foods, we have Lunds and Byerly's, which I think is a Minnesota grocery. We have Trader Joe's, we have Whole Foods, we have Kowalski's, and there's kind of like a range. Like I would say Cub Foods is kind of like the cheapest option. Aldi too, we have Aldi's here. And then the most expensive would be Whole Foods and Kowalski's. So, and then everything else is kind of in the middle. Hi, Chelsea, relaxing music. I think I remember you from a previous live. Hi, I remember you, Nick. Welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I heart you. Aw, thank you, Jade. You're very sweet. I love having you here, Jade. Thank you. I want to know all about you. Well, ask away. And the 4 rules, and I feel like this is just going to evolve over time, but as of now, I have 4 rules for my lives. No religious discussions. I mean, people have asked me like, "Oh, do you celebrate Christmas?" It's like, yes, okay, I'll answer that. But like, I don't discuss religious views here. No politics. Help me out, guys. I don't discuss my romantic relationships, and there was a 4th one. This is so embarrassing. I'm forgetting my own rules. What is the other one? It'll come to me. Oh, nope, no identifying information. So obviously, I'm not going to tell you like where exactly I live. I'm not going to tell you my phone number. I'm not going to tell you my full name. I'm not going to tell you that kind of stuff. So those are the 4 things I don't talk about. I do share my age because you can find that info. Like I make birthday vlogs on my YouTube channel. But what else? And then just like, keep it positive, respectful. Just I like to have a pretty casual, fun, welcoming live stream where we don't really talk about touchy, sensitive topics because I know that can put some people off. And I want everybody to like hang out in here. Um, Nick is saying hi to Rachie. 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down. Nice. Clever, clever, clever. Cassidy Johnson, hi! Came from your sister's stream. I love the crossovers. It's so fun. Caston Hudson, yes, Sue. I mean, like, Ronaldo was just a legend. Did you guys see that he just started a YouTube channel a few months ago? It was actually my sister Rachel Gore who was telling me about this. I'm obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with his like partner, not Christina, good lord. He's Cristiano. Her name is Georgina, and she has this Netflix show called I Am Georgina, and she's like this fabulous woman. But I like instantly subscribed to his YouTube channel, and it's Georgina's on there, his kids are on there, and in the top of the like the description part of his channel, it's like, click to subscribe, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dead. I love this. So love me some Cristiano Ronaldo, but I also do really enjoy watching Messi. Like this is no shade on Messi. I prefer to watch Cristiano play over Messi. But Messi is also a beast. Kentucky is in the South, and I used to live in Kentucky. Oh, okay, so you don't live there anymore. Where, if you feel comfortable sharing, what state do you live in, Cheyenne? I heard Jamie Tart from Ted Lasso was inspired by Ronaldo's younger years. Okay, I haven't ever watched. I know what Ted Lasso is. My mom really likes that show, but I've never watched Ted Lasso. You live in Tennessee. Cool. I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Nashville. Loved it down there. Do you know why you can't run by a campground? Because it's past tense. Excellent. Love it. Thank you, Fractured Gamer. I wondered why the baseball was getting bigger, then it hit me. You look so cozy in that sweater. Yes, this is the Taylor Swift cardigan from her Folklore era. I loved that era. It was also the COVID era when she came out with Folklore and Evermore, and everyone was just like bundled up inside, like just so stressed about the pandemic and working remotely and on Zoom. And I just was in this cardigan so much in those years. Like, it's like a blanket. It's very large. It's a gift from my sister Rachel Gore. But for those of you people who do like Taylor Swift and you watch her music videos, she wears this cardigan in the music video for Cardigan. So, little fun T Swift facts. Hi, Crafty Cowboy. Good to see you again. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Gotta sleep. And you'll feel better in the morning is human equivalent of turn it off, then turn it on again. Jade Evans, I don't talk about my romantic relationships on here. Slaying, hi, you're slaying. No, you're slaying, because that's your username. No racism, yes, of course. Say no to racism. Bruh, says Crafty Cowboy. I love red velvet cake. Yes, Jalen Davis if you go to my channel and you check out my most recent birthday vlog, I just had a birthday last month on the 13th. It was a Friday the 13th birthday, which I love because I don't get those every year. They only come around every 5 to 7 years. So I wanted to make a spooky Friday the 13th, like Jason Voorhees cake. It ended up being just kind of like a straight up spooky Friday the 13th cake, with no like Jason hockey masks, but it was red velvet because I wanted it to be like spooky red Friday the 13th theme. So definitely go check that out. It was a really good recipe. I think you would like it if you're a fan of red velvet. Um, oh my gosh, clicks! I love your user your profile picture because it's Chelsea, which I love. I'm a Chelsea fan. I would recognize that logo anywhere unless it's like not appearing right on my phone. Yeah, it's so small, but yes, I can see Chelsea. Go Chelsea. I love Cole Palmer. Ice cold Palmer. He's got ice in his veins. You're so pretty. Thank you, Slaying. Yes, Brian. I've seen just the insane weather going on in Florida. I actually have some coworkers who are down in, boy, I think they're in New Orleans, and I'm like, oh my God, they literally flew out 2 days ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope you guys like. I hope your flight was okay. I mean, they're in the vicinity, they're not in Florida, but still, it's like these storms are just so crazy. I don't want to be myself, I want to be you. Well, Jade, you can't be me, there's only one of me. Oh, so you should be yourself. My whole family loves your YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. Thank you so much, Caston. I hope I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. I don't tell nobody my phone number either. Yeah, no. No, no, no. That's just that I feel like that's a recipe for disaster, especially on the internet. Hi Slang, can you give me a shout out? Yes, Jade Evans, hello. Obsessed in anxiety, says John Jones. Do you know why stadiums are so cool? Because they're full of fans. Love it. Acknowledge the GOAT, Messi. I mean, in my opinion, CR7 is the GOAT. And I know people are like, Bud, Messi won a World Cup. And to that I say, you don't get to choose where you're born, okay? Gareth Bale was born in frickin' Wales. You think Wales is ever gonna win the World Cup? No. So yes, like, Cristiano might have won it with Portugal, but still, it's like, it's so just happenstance, like where you happened to be born as a player. So he was born in Portugal, and Portugal's okay, but I don't know if they've ever won a World Cup. And I think Argentina was definitely poised to win a World Cup, whether or not Messi was on the team. So that's my little beef with that line of defense. We consider Kentucky part of the South. Trash Cheyenne, don't want to trash your home state. I think Kentucky just sounds really cool. Ronaldo's lifestyle is so hard. His lifestyle looks incredible. Like, you really should watch the Netflix documentary I Am Georgina, which is his longtime partner, because you just get a little, not a little, because it's like episodes, but you get to live their life, and you're just like, dude, this is how you get around? You're just gonna go to like Italy for an afternoon on your jet and come back and be home in time for dinner and to see your kids? Like, it's so wild. It's so fun to watch though. Say your name 3 times, but why, Jade? I just want to say it once. Why the Apple question? Okay, tired redneck, because I'm glad you asked. Because I thought some people might think it was random. I post weekly recipe episodes on my channel, and so I post on Mondays. So for next Monday, I filmed tonight, and I made these apple cinnamon muffins, and so I don't think it's a giveaway. Maybe it is, but I picked out my favorite apple to make these muffins because you can kind of customize them to whichever muffin or whichever apple flavor you like. So my favorite apple is in the pole and it's also in these muffins. And I was filming that episode tonight before I hopped on YouTube Live. So in case some of you are confused, that was the inspiration. Messi's the best playmaker and Ronaldo's the best striker ever. I like that, okay? I feel like yes, Messi is like a genius when it comes to like feeding the ball, and he is the maestro for sure. I feel like with Ronaldo, I just have never seen a human being play soccer like that man. Like his footwork, the speed, the agility, the hang time, the all of it is just crazy. I'm like, how does this guy like do these plays? I would watch the videos as a high schooler and I'm like, I don't know if I can physically imitate what he's doing in this video. Crazy. Do some British accent. Oh my gosh, John Jones. This is so embarrassing. I feel like I need to read something. Like, God, what can I read? I always feel like such a weirdo trying to speak in British. All right, I'm going to read off of the recipe website. Notes about the ingredients. Plain or all-purpose flour. However, wholemeal and spelt flour also works well in these vegan apple muffins. I don't even know if that was good. You ever heard of the Big Apple? Of course I've heard of the Big Apple. I've been to the Big Apple many times. Any thoughts on practicing yoga? I love yoga. I highly recommend Yoga with Cassandra. I've been following her. She's a YouTuber. Gosh, I started doing her yoga stuff in college, which was years ago. She's now over 2 million subscribers. Her yoga flows are incredible. She focuses on yin yoga, which is like holding poses to improve flexibility. So she does like vinyasa flow and a lot of moving and balancing as well. But she comes from a ballet background. So she focuses on like improving flexibility. Highly recommend her. That's how I really got into yoga. Ronaldo is better, says Elmarga Maydi. All right, scrolling. Hi, Johnny Herta. Hi. I'm a little behind on the comments, guys. So if you're wondering what I'm reading, just know that I'm trying to catch up on what you all have said. Fractured Gamer. When I was younger, I stayed up all night wondering where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. Fractured Gamer, I really love that joke because I'm such a night person. I like to joke that I love to watch the sun come up, but only if I've stayed up all night to see it come up because I don't like getting up early in the morning. Oh, it's so painful for me. And I just love the night hours. Hannah, tell us some more jokes. I don't have any off the top of my head. I'd have to be like Googling on my computer. So I can't conjure up any jokes at the moment. Coro is saying, I think Ronaldo is the better overall athlete, but Messi just has the better God-given football talent. Ooh, okay. Hi, Tara, or Tara. Hello. Slay Queen. Thank you. Excuse me. Who are you voting to win the 2026 World Cup? Boy. I'm thinking of like who's gonna be in their prime. Oh, France. I love France. I love Kylian Mbappe. I felt terrible that they lost in the last World Cup to Argentina. So I would say I think Kylian Mbappe is gonna be like still crushing it, and France is so stacked. So they're kind of like my favorite country to root for. I don't really know how although Spain was like crushing this summer in the Euros. There's this like 17-year-old Spanish kid named Lamine Yamal, and I was like, oh my gosh, this kid is making me feel so old. I can't believe he had his birthday during the Euro Cup tournament. I think he went from 16 to 17. So I would say it's either going to be France because they're always a contender, always dangerous, or Spain because Spain I think has a lot of up and coming talent. Sorry guys, I'm a little congested. CD, big fan from India. Thank you so much, CD. What do you call two birds stuck together? Velcros. Excellent, Crafty Cowboy. Thank you. What kinds of songs do you listen to, if you don't mind? If you don't want to answer, just skip. I listen to like all kind. Like today, you're gonna laugh. Okay, so today I was listening to Taylor Swift, Tortured Poets Department, but I also love like classical music, like Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, Tchaikovsky. So this is so goofy. I was listening to Vivaldi's Four Seasons, but dubstep and trap and like house. It was like if you took like Dead Mouse and classical like Mozart and like mashed them together. So funny and so satisfying. I was literally listening to that today. But I love rap. I love Eminem. I love who else? I mean, I love like a lot of pop artists. I feel like I listen mostly to pop. Um, but I love rock too, just like rock bands. I've seen Green Day in concert. I like Fall Out Boy. I like Rammstein. I was a German major, so we listened to a lot of Rammstein songs for class. Yeah, so I like a lot of music. Happy birthday from last month. Thank you, Nick. I am loving age 35 so far, you guys. Um, I don't know. I feel like people have mixed opinions on getting older and they're like, oh my God, my 20s are done. I'm now in my 30s. And so far, I'm loving my 30s. I loved being 30. And so far, I know I'm like not even a month in, but I love 31 so far. So 30s are off to a good start, guys. Loving it. What's the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu? One requires tweetment and the other requires ointment. Oh my God. That's really cute. Oh, that's a really good like kid joke. Nice. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Oh my gosh. Very clever. Can you send me a piece of cake when you make? Just kidding though. I mean, the thing is like I was saying earlier, I would love to share because I make so much food and I'm like holding it up to the camera and showing and it's like I would love to just be like handing these out like Oprah, like you get a muffin, you get a muffin, but I just maybe Elon will invent a way where we can like digitally transfer foods through a screen. I feel like don't discount that possibility because that man is doing crazy things. So we'll see. Oh, Back to the Future. Okay, bye. You're probably gone already, but bye. I'm seeing your comment just now. Okay, Dollar General. Okay, talking about Kentucky. You were saying it right, Caston. Okay. You're so sweet, Hannah. Thank you, Cheyenne. I live in Woodlawn, Tennessee, and I love it there. Good. I would love to go back to Tennessee. I'd love to see more than just Nashville. I pretty much stuck to Nashville when I was there. Work ethic is so hard and his mentality is so strong. Yes, that is hands down. I feel like all of my favorite celebrities, I'm trying to figure out like what is common about them. Like I really, really, truly love Gordon Ramsay, Cristiano Ronaldo, Taylor Swift, Elon Musk, who's the Navy SEAL guy? David Goggins, and they're all so big on like the Tortured Poets Department songs I was listening to today from Taylor Swift. One of them is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and she talks about like she was going on tour, this 2 year Eras tour, and oftentimes just felt horrible, just like terrible. And she's like, I had to do it anyways. Like you just gotta show up and get the work done. I'm so sorry, but I have to call it a night. Okay, bye, Brandon. You make nice cupcakes, and we can't get any all for yourself. Yeah, they are gonna be all for myself. 2 muffins are in an oven. And I'm gonna say, talking muffin. Oh boy, bottle of water. Oh boy, I must be really behind. Okay, I'm gonna skip down. I'm realizing I'm so behind on the chat. Hi, Zion Lee. I would say Germany or Portugal to win. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so behind on the chats. I'm the lover on earth. What's your favorite country? Leanna is asking. So, favorite country for sure, United States of America, because that's my home country. I love it here. Love it so much. I would say outside of the US, my favorite country is Germany. I've spent a lot of time there. I lived in Germany for a year. I worked there, studied abroad there a bunch of times. Can I get a shout out? Oh no, Jace. I'm so sorry to hear that news. Sending All my best wishes to you, Jace. That is a horrible loss. I'm so sorry. Ever see the most beautiful one ever and you got to look in the mirror? Thank you, Brian. That's very kind of you to say. Coke bartender as long pause filler is because I'm a bear. Favorite kind of country? I think mine would be Japan. Okay, Leanne. I would love to go to Japan. I have dreams of going to Tokyo and running the Tokyo Marathon. Lincoln Park. David Goggins is the GOAT. Yes, he is. Mind of frickin' steel, that man. I love him so much. I still have to read his book, Can't Hurt Me. But listening to him makes me feel like such a mediocre person. I'm like, I can do better. I can do better. No excuses. This man had every excuse in the book, and he became a Navy SEAL, and he just never stops working. Like, the man is so freaking inspirational. I love him so much. Deutschland, yes, yes, represent Germany. Woo! I've had such I feel like that country I've had so many great times in my life in that country. Condolences for you. Yes, Eminem is the GOAT. Yes, your earring is very cute. Thank you. I sometimes forget this is here. I got this all the way back in 2018 when I was living in DC, and I've actually never taken it out. Oh, wow, Green Day. Yes. Oh my God, they're my favorite band. Hands down, favorite band. I love their music. Oh, it's so good. They're all so talented. So I'm jealous of you, John. 34. Nice. How are you feeling about being in your 30s, Darren? Thank you, Leroy. Do you smoke cigarettes? No, I don't smoke anything. Nope. Why did the astrophysicist dig in the dirt? He was looking for wormholes. Nice. Koro, Elon is definitely doing some crazy stuff, but it seems like he's got a lot of time on his hands recently. Yes, he's just everywhere, I feel like. I'm like, you're here, you're there. What are you building next? Yeah, the man has seemingly endless energy reserves. Just incredible. Espanol. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but preferably it would be English here. Hey Hannah, hope you're well. Thank you, Jammy. I remember you. Welcome back. My frog died, he croaked. Did you hear about the ophthalmologist that fell into the glass grinder? He made a complete spectacle of himself. Oh gosh. I love all kinds of music too, says Cheyenne. And that's so cool. You like those music genres. Yes, I love pretty much any kind of music. Like I'm fair game for any kind of music. I love America because whatever happens, the government is for the people, like, and disaster had to happen. Tokyo is an amazing place. Yes, I will make it there. Goggins has his schedule figured out for the following 2 weeks. Wow, I did not know that about David Goggins, but it doesn't surprise me at all. I was working at the White House back in 2018 when you got it. Very cool, Ernest. Oh my gosh. Wow. 30 years old is a great age, and I'm 29. I'll be 30 in August next year. Okay, well, enjoy the last of your, the last few months of your 20s, or I should say the last year of your 20s, Cheyenne, and I hope you enjoy the start of your 30s like I did. How are you, Veli Sungur? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good evening or day wherever you are. I'm Indigenous Australian German. Oh, wow. So are you okay, it sounds like you're like a mix then. Like you have some Indigenous Australian ancestry and German ancestry. Did I read that right? You smoke some type of rocks. You're welcome, Hannah, and I would love to explore everywhere and go out to places. Yeah, there's lots of great places out there. I've been to a lot of countries, but mostly in Europe, and that's because I lived there. So it's easy. I feel like the way I think about Europe is like the United States of Europe, because the countries, some of them are the size of American states, and so you just take a train in any direction, starting from France or Germany or Italy or wherever, and you can just be in, 30 minutes in any direction, you can be in a new country. It's such a fun place to travel because it's so easy over there. There's a town in Germany called Karlsberg. It's spelled exactly the same way as my last name. Very cool. I think I've heard of that city. I've never been, but I have a map of Germany that a friend gave to me years ago, and it has the names of like big cities, smaller towns, and I think I remember seeing that city. All right, bye, Fractured Gamer. Thank you for the great comedic relief. You don't look 30 because I'm 23 and I look like 30 as my friends just because I act very mature for my age. Um, I guess it's like, I don't know, being read as if you look like you're 30, people might not treat you like you're a younger person, which can be good. Some mathematicians are scared of negative numbers. They will stop at nothing to avoid it. Hi, Megan McCauley. I remember you. You got any plans for Halloween? Ooh, good question. Not yet really. I mean, the past few years I've just like handed out candy to kids, nothing crazy. We'll see. I don't know. I love it as a holiday. I normally carve pumpkins and I do a lot of stuff in the lead up to Halloween. My family went to this like dog Halloween thing at this animal shelter. It was really fun actually. They put a lot of effort into it. So, we'll see. Nothing set in stone for Halloween this year. Belly Swinker, I'm good. I'm from Trinidad. Ooh, yes, I know where Trinidad and Tobago is. Absolutely. Montana is bigger than Germany. I believe it. It's a band from Spain, says Jumbo S. Oh, Dark Moor. Okay, cool. I will give them a listen. Thank you, Megan McCauley. You live in Hawaii. Beautiful. That will be my city. Caston, can I tell you something? Also, you guys, I feel terrible. People have been leaving this poll or leaving this chat and like in and out. And I always do this. I forget to close the poll at the 1 hour mark. I, I get talking and I forget to close it. So I will close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna close the poll and read what the results were. Okay, so 43% said Honeycrisp, 19% Golden Delicious, 19% Granny Smith, and Pink Lady 17th. I love this because, like, no one picked my favorite apple. It's Pink Lady. So I made these apple cinnamon muffins with Pink Lady apples. There's 1/2 of a chopped Pink Lady sprinkled on the top, and then inside the actual muffin batter, there's another full Pink Lady apple that I chopped up and stirred in. So these are Pink Lady cinnamon apple muffins, and they're really good. I'm just gonna eat one right now to celebrate a good poll question that had you guys stumped. I feel so bad. I should have remembered to close that earlier. Can I tell you something? Ask away, Caston. There was a village in Europe called, oh no. Oh no! That's so unfortunate, Crafty Cowboy. You ever dress up for Halloween? What's your favorite outfit? Ooh, I recently did a poll. I don't know if it was yesterday, but I did a poll on my favorite childhood costume, which was Mother Nature. I feel like as an adult, I don't really do elaborate Halloween costumes. I went as Cleopatra actually in college, and that one was super easy because basically if you do like the old like pharaoh, like ancient Egyptian like eye makeup where you like stretch it out to here and you do some like hieroglyphic makeup on yourself, like people will pretty much know. And then you wear kind of like a tunic style dress. Most people can probably guess that you're like, Cleopatra or some like pharaoh. What's the equivalent? Like, what's the queen's name? There's pharaoh, and then is it pharaohess? So that was an easy, fun costume I did in college. But normally I go as like a black cat because all you have to do is just put a little black triangle on your nose, some whiskers, and then I have a headband with cat ears, and it's so freaking easy. But maybe I'll mix it up this year. Massive, okay, Aboriginal on my mom's side and Aboriginal and German on my dad's side. That's a cool mix, Darren. Very cool. I've been on the Bassanova Jazz binge. Okay, Bookworm, you said Honeycrisp. They're so good, but Pink Ladies beat them out. Ernest, you guessed right. Pink lady apples are good. Yes, I love them. Yes, I like Fuji apples too. I don't think I put them in the poll, but I do like Fuji apples. Nice, John. I saw that you had guessed Pink Lady earlier, and I was like, yep, you got it. Spot on. I'm probably going to put on my Kylo Ren costume for Halloween. Love it. Yeah, I love seeing people's costumes on Halloween. It's so fun. I'm German and Polish. Must have been awkward. Hello from Virginia. Hello, Johnny Penny. Crafty Cowboy. I feel like there's hopefully, Germany and Poland can get along after all these years. And I'm sure there's couples who are one of the partners is German and one is Polish. Shouldn't let history keep you apart if you're meant to be. Oops. Hello from Virginia. Are you watching Agatha All Along? No, I don't know what that is. Oh no, you guys. My ring light has been so dang finicky and I don't know why. I apologize. I need to buy a new one. The lighting is not ideal in my living room. Okay, I'm behind now. Coro, I don't know that show. Is it about Agatha Christie? Question, do you grow up as a vegetarian or you become a vegetarian for yourself? Yes. Great question. Sorry, I don't want to be like talking with my mouth open or chewing with my mouth open. I decided to go vegan when I was 18. All the way up until that point, I ate everything just any American kid would eat. Lunchables, all the deli meats, all the cheese, Kraft mac and cheese, Leon Chin, orange chicken, like everything. And then at 18, I just was curious about, I had two friends not really friends, but just acquaintances in high school who were both really smart and more outspoken about being vegan. And I was like, okay, like, I respect them. They're really smart. I'm curious to know, like, why they decided to go vegan. And so they pointed me to a bunch of books, documentaries, websites, gave me tips on foods, to make, like, dishes to make. And I just kind of, like, dove in and read everything I could, watched everything I could, and I was like, I'll just give this a try. I think, like, I like that it centers vegetables and, like, plant foods that are grown. So that's really how it started. And then I stuck with veganism. Darren, it is, oh Lord, it is after midnight. I'm glad you asked. It's 12:05 in the morning. Yikes. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. I love a good pun. Crafty Cowboy. Oh my gosh, LOL. What type of fats and flour do you use in your cupcake recipe? You will see it in Monday's episode next week because that's what I was filming for. But the flour that I bet I could go and grab it for you. Hold that thought. Let me go grab the flour and the oil that I used for my muffins this evening. I'll be back in like 15 seconds. Sorry, guys. So, okay, I'm coming back. So, I used, I love this King Arthur brand of gluten-free flour. I tend to eat gluten-free. I'm not 100% gluten-free. Like, great example, I had like a pastry of some kind this morning that was made with wheat, so like regular wheat flour. But I used this for my muffin recipe this evening, and then I used coconut oil for the fat, and it's solid at room temperature, but I heated it up, which is why it's a little bit liquidy. So there's 2 ingredients for your little sneak preview of Monday's episode. Best not to watch. Please support my sister. Your lighting looks fine. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I love having the ring light though. I feel like it just brings more light into the stream. I'm vegan on days that end in X. History is history for a reason. It's not stopping different ethnicities from getting together. Yes. I'm just glad you didn't make it your entire personality. Yes, Crafty Cowboy. I personally really am put off by the vegans or anyone who like has a way of life and they're just like beating you over the head with it and shaming you for not being that way. It really rubs me the wrong way. So like my parents are not vegan, they're omnivores. Most of my friends are omnivores. And it doesn't bother me. I'm just like, I'm pro hunting. It's like we need hunters. Like, I know that we need like wildlife control and population control. And I also respect people who can like fish and hunt and then they eat what they're out there doing because I don't have that skill set. So I feel like I try to keep it pretty chill as a vegan because I just can't get myself worked up about that kind of stuff. I want to come to the USA one day. Would you show me around? Perhaps, Darren. Mega Grumble Ashton, I made some new videos, but guess how old I am? I'll give you high or low. That's another thing. I probably shouldn't have ages in the chat because I don't want like young like kiddos in the chat saying their names if they're here. Raj Karan Kumar, good morning to you. Golly, it's good morning to me as well because it's after midnight here. The time just flies on these lives, you guys. It's crazy. What's your favorite dish as a vegan? Because I like vegetarian pizza. Brian, I really love ethnic cuisine, so I'm half Ethiopian. My favorite food of all time is Ethiopian food, and they have the most killer already vegan dishes. Like I grew up eating this stuff, and it's just they have a lot of lentils in their dishes. Cabbage, potatoes, collard greens, green beans. I mean, I feel like if everyone could eat vegetables the way that Ethiopians eat their vegetables, everyone would love eating vegetables. Like, it's not some sad, depressing plate of like steamed broccoli with no seasoning and just, everyone knows those kinds of horrible vegetables. Like, ugh. But Ethiopian is for sure my favorite food. Specifically, I love their spicy red lentils. And then I love Thai food, like any kind of curry with tofu and vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, carrots. Oh gosh, it goes on and on. And then I love Indian food as well. And Indians I love that their cuisine is so heavily vegetarian because there's already some easy like vegan stuff that they make. Like I usually get aloo gobi or chana masala, which is like made out of chickpeas. 3:06 p.m. here. Dang, Darren, that is so far ahead of where we are here in Minnesota. How do you know a joke is a dad joke when the punchline is apparent? Ooh, that's good. Clever. Very, very good. We are gluten-free and make our own bread. Okay, cool, Jumbo. Yeah, then you should check out some of my recipes because I personally just like eating gluten-free. I feel like I don't feel as like bloaty when I stick to gluten-free. That's just my preference. So most of the recipes I make are gluten-free. However, this week's episode, I made this shepherd pie cottage like hash brown pie thing, and it used Marmite. First time I've ever used Marmite. My UK Commonwealth people were telling me about Marmite, and I used it for the very first time in this recipe, and it does contain yeast, which is extracted from gluten-containing grains. So that one was not gluten-free. All right, am I caught up? I am always behind. I'm watching in my tent again. This is fun to watch while camping. Cool! That is so cool. Crafty Cowboy, the vegan teacher. You're a great person who's fair and good attitude. Thank you, Johnny. Love your cardigan. Thank you, Lena. It's a Taylor Swift folklore album cardigan, complete with the starry elbows and the beautiful stitching patterns. I am a Swiftie, so my sister got this as a present for me, but we're both Swifties. Asparagus are always deemed organic or low pesticides. Okay. I'm going to do a couple things here and we'll jump back on after that. Sounds good. Darren. Feather or dot? I love Indian food. Oh, when I was referring to Indian food, it's from like the country of India, um, like New Delhi, Gandhi, India. Um, I love cooking. I'm really good at cooking veggies, but for me, they're a side, not the main. That's where I feel like a lot of ethnic cuisines are great because, like, you can go and find, like, I feel like I've gone to, you know, Japanese sushi restaurants or Chinese restaurants or Thai restaurants or Vietnamese restaurants, and it's never been difficult for me to find a dish where the main was like a veggie. Like it just, they had options on their menu. You need to try Australian indigenous cuisine. I'll add it to my list, Darren. I'm always looking for new recipe ideas. So, yes, I don't think I know anything about Australian indigenous cuisine. That's something I need to know more about. 297 cows in his field. When he rounded them, he had 300. When he rounded them up, he had 300. Okay. Love it. I would love to try Ethiopian food someday. Cheyenne, I hope you have the opportunity to. I think if you went to Nashville, there would be lots of options for you there. Because I feel like in any city these days, major city like Nashville, there's got to be like some little pocket of Ethiopians there. I've had success in pretty much every large city I've gone to in the US. Hi, Jorge. You need to use Vegemite. It's next on my list. Absolutely. Nice to meet you, Caston. Hope you have a good sleep. Bangladeshi. Hi, Gian. Zootopia, the cartoon with the cute bunny. I think I might have seen it once. Brian. I love corn. Well, Crafty Cowboy, I love corn as well after making some polenta. That was last week's episode. I've been trying to keep the fall, autumn recipes rolling. So I started with autumn polenta, which is just corn porridge. For those of you who don't know, I put some roasted veggies on top, like zucchini and garlic. And then this week's episode was hash brown cottage pie, which just was potatoes on the top, and then like lentils, mushrooms, and carrots and other stuff underneath. And I baked that. And then this week, or sorry, I filmed today for next week's episode was these like harvesty apple cinnamon muffins. So I've been trying to keep it very autumny in my recipe episodes. But yes, check out the polenta recipe for some corn. Because I don't eat a ton of corn these days. I just don't. But polenta was great. Good night, Caston. Thank you for joining. I love Korean food, Johnny. Hey G Roller, nothing much. It's actually after midnight here in Minnesota. This is a bit later than I normally am on my lives, but I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna hop on and see what's going on. Hope you're having a good night, G Roller, if it's night for you. Korn is your favorite band? Yes. Korn has come up in the past, for sure. I remember. Who doesn't like Korn? I don't know. I'm a British Columbian living in DC, and you're gorgeous. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you, Moist Trash. I hope you're having a good week too. That's very nice of you to say. Gotcha, G Roller. Corn is very tasty, but it can do that. Ever had spaghetti squash? Absolutely my favorite veggie dish ever. Yes, I love spaghetti squash. It's so good. Get corn fresh from the field and put it in tin foil with butter on it. Place it on the coals of a fire. Yep, I've had corn like that in my life. It's so good. Hi, Joseph Ramirez. I didn't know that about Mexico. Okay. Interesting. Those muffins look delicious. They are really good. I'm really happy with how these muffins turned out. Very tasty. Okay, sounds good, Darren. Yeah, Jumbo S, Minnesota gets pretty cold. Like, we can get into the negative double digits here. And we use Fahrenheit in the US, so I don't know the conversions to Celsius. But I think the most severe temperature I can remember was like minus 30 something. Yeah, It was brutal. Yeah, I believe that, Ernest. Are you Mexican? No, people have guessed that though, because it's not, I don't think it's like totally clear what my ethnic background is. I'm not Mexican. I'm half Ethiopian. So my dad came over to the US from Ethiopia 40 some years ago. So I'm half African, and then my mom is a mix of European ethnicities. She's for sure part English, and then we also think German, Irish, and Dutch. Cheyenne, I tried Indian food at a restaurant that my family and I went to after church near Piggly Wiggly in Clarksville, Tennessee. Nice, yeah. What did you eat at the Indian restaurant? There's so many good options. I've been to so many Indian restaurants. I feel like I know what to look for on the menu. Like I know it's like chicken tikka masala, dal, chapatis. What else do I get? These lentil wafers that are so freaking good. Samosas. I could think of more, but I'm blanking. Biryani, like chana masala, aloo gobi. Oh, I love Indian food so much. Godsend. Hi, Hannah. Get good sleep. Thank you, Chris. I should actually be heading to bed, you guys. It is definitely past my bedtime being on this YouTube live, but I'm enjoying it so much I don't want to hop off. But I do need to get some sleep. How do you know what it looked like back then? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Crafty Cowboy. I love spaghetti squash too. My mom makes it all the time. Yeah, it's delicious. What's your name? My name is Hannah. I don't do full names on YouTube. Thank you so much for your kind words, Hannah. You're welcome, Cheyenne. You're so sweet in this chat. I am so glad you joined. You need to try Caribbean food. Oh yeah, I have had Caribbean food. I love Caribbean food. I love plantains. I love like the jerk seasoned anything. I love yuca, like yuca fries. I love mole. Oh my god. -68? What? That's horrible. Oh, you're in North Dakota, right, Crafty Cowboy? Mm-hmm. Roti. Mm-hmm. Butter chicken. Joseph Ramirez, nope, I've never done a Catwoman costume. I've been a cat, though, many times. Just a standard black cat, because it's like the easiest adult costume, honestly. Just put on a headband with some cat ears and draw a little thing on your nose. Oops, clicked something. I could eat baked potatoes with ranch all day. I love baked potatoes. They're like my new obsession. Yes, I do know my Indian food. My daughter's name is Hannah. Oh, cool. Love my name. I am so glad my parents named me Hannah. Oops. Keep clicking on stuff. Olga. Johnny Be Good. Ah, sweetheart, I tried Indian curry and chicken with rice. Yum. God, Indian curry. So good. You have a good night. I have to catch you back as soon as you're back on again. Yeah, I probably am going to end this in, like, the next 5, you guys, because I really should get to sleep, because I do have work tomorrow, but I'll survive. I'll drink coffee. And they are very moist. It's all the apple in them. Korean food is great. Penny puri. My favorite food is Chinese food. Love the eyebrows. Thank you, boring girl. Korean food and Vietnamese food are a lot of fun. Yes, absolutely. Ever see the video with the Spud Man with baked and cheese? Excuse me. No, I haven't seen that, Brian. If that person was talking about the corner, I went down a crazy rabbit hole about corn and found out it was related to grass, and the corn looks like a stalk of grass. Oh, geez. That is crazy. Yeah, Crafty Cowboy, if you're talking about like how soon I'll be exiting, it probably will be in like 5 minutes. I'm glad to be here watching your stream too. I try to be a nice person. Thanks for having me here. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. I feel like mostly the chat is great. I mean, you're always gonna have like trolls and mean people on the internet because it's the internet, but it's fine. Hi, Hannah. Hope your day was wonderful. How was your run? Hi, Hunter. So, Wednesdays are my day that the one day of the week I don't run. So, I run 6 days a week, but Wednesdays are my rest day. So, what I like to do instead of running, you can either like rest fully or you can do like what they call cross training on my training program. So, I walked 3 miles just out and about in the city and then came home. So, I did a little easy walk. But thank you for asking, Hunter. I'll be running tomorrow and over the weekend, so looking forward to those. That sucks that we have to go to work and I have to get up early. Not an early person though. Yeah, it's a struggle because I love staying up late, and if I didn't have work tomorrow morning bright and early, I would stay on this probably until like 1 or 2 because I really do get so much energy in the evening hours. Definitely not in the morning, but it is what it is. Race car is the same. Ooh, thank you for pointing that out, Crafty Cowboy. What do you call those things again? My name is like that too. Hannah's the same back and forth. I used to know the term for those types of words. Brian, I am a marathon runner. So marathons are 26.2 miles. I ran a marathon, my third marathon in June this summer. So what, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago? And then I am registered for next summer's marathon as well. So I like long distance. John is saying palindrome. Yes, thank you. I could not pull that word out of my head. Hunter Moore, love that. I need to get a better run rest ratio. Figuring out our bodies is hard. I push too hard too often. I really have tried to like back off. That's some of the best advice that I've ever gotten from the fitness people I follow on YouTube. They're just like, if you're in it for the long game and you don't want to destroy your body and be like hobbling around in middle age, back off, listen to your body, get more sleep, drink a ton of water, and just be okay with modifying your workout if something isn't working. If you have pain, if you're short of breath, like just it's a signal that your body is like relaying to you like take it easy, please. So, yeah. I try to be like more reasonable. My ideal marathon shoe. Well, I think it's different for everyone. I've seen so many brands out there, lots of vendors at like health and fitness expos. I will say for myself, my personal preference is Brooks shoes. I've run in the Brooks Adrenaline model of shoe. And actually I have some, if you go to my channel and you like click back, at least a couple years. I've done some vlogs on like the shoes that I buy for my marathon training. So I still run in Brooks. It's the brand name Brooks, and then the model of shoe is called Adrenaline. Those have worked for me every marathon I've run in those, so I've just stuck with them. Jackson Karastamatis. I remember you, and I think you were helping me pronounce your last name. I'm sorry if I butchered it this time. I do remember you, though, Jackson. Going back to the anime discussion, I would recommend When Marnie Was Here. It's a wonderful but sullen story. I think you'd like it. Okay. I'm not a huge anime person, but I do like, what's his face? Like the Howl's Moving Castle guy, Spirited Away, Kiyosaki? I think that's his name. Duolingo. Hi, Dopede. Hi, Rage. You're still up. I feel okay. Like, you make me feel less guilty about being up this late because I have to say, you guys, I'm like wide awake. I feel like it's such a struggle. This is like the struggle of the night owl in the 9 to 5 world, where like I love my job and I like what I do for work. But it's just the time is so, I wake up and I'm just so like, oh my gosh, bleary-eyed, and I just kind of have to get my bearings and just make it to work and be like, okay, my brain is still 50% booted up and I'm not fully here, but like we just got to start our day. And then I've always, since I was little, I've always felt like once I hit 6 p.m., 7 p.m., it's just like I'm fully there, fully revved up, fully awake, like at my best. But that, of course, is not, those are not the working hours of the world. So it's good to see you again, Rach. Are you just hanging out, watching me on your TV? You're right about that workout stuff, says Cheyenne. Maher Nahari, I cannot read. I don't even know if that's Arabic or Farsi or something else, but I cannot read that script. You know, that's right. Remember me? Yes, I do. Jackson. Hi, M. I was horrible about taking care of myself in my 20s. In my army career, I used to smoke cigarettes before running 2 miles in 14 minutes. I mean, that's like a good mile time. That's impressive. One year we had a 100-degree Fahrenheit swing. No way, Crafty Cowboy. I hope that doesn't happen here in Minnesota, but you're not even that far away from us. How do you run a marathon? Do you just join or do you sign up for it? So for the marathons that I've done, and I think in most cases you register. So the marathon that I like to do takes place here in Minnesota. It's up north, closer to Canada. It takes place every June, and you have to register in October. Well, registration starts in October for the marathon that takes place the following June. So you register, and actually I think in most cases you do have to register because they require you to wear a bib with your specific like number. It has a chip on it so you can track your time. So it is like very organized. And then I just follow training plans that you can find online. Charles Butler, I gave up running due to my bad knee. It's a good way to get cardio. You can also do short sprints up hills. Yep, definitely. Yeah, I try to get some hill like work in my runs. Yes, I stay up so late. Rach, yeah. Yeah, same. Cheyenne, I love Howl's Moving Castle. Yes, I like that one, and I really liked Spirited Away. It scared me at first, but I came around to it when I want to say it was like fourth or fifth grade when that came out. Yeah, Rachie, I feel like my hard stop in the late night hours is two. Like I've said this before, but in college, I just so remember I would do all my homework in my room and I would just be like typing, like reading or writing or doing whatever. And then I would start to feel myself getting tired and then I would look and check to see what the time was on my computer monitor. And once it hit 2 something, like 2:05 or 2, it's like, ooh, okay, that's like my mark of like gotta shut down the computer and start getting ready for bed. So yeah, I would do all of my homework, all of my stuff, both in high school and in college and in grad school between the hours of like probably 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. My brain is so bad first thing in the morning. It really feels like a computer that's like slowly booting up throughout the day. When you keep your carbs near zero, you don't need much sleep. Ooh. I stay up late too, says Cheyenne. There's a dog outside my tent. Okay, I hope it's a friendly dog, Crafty Cowboy. I don't know what to do. I don't know either. Ooh, sounds a little stressful though. Maybe zip up your tent or just keep it closed. You finished your Catan games. Love it. Yes, I agree, Rach. I feel like tomorrow should be pretty chill for me. I was put on deck for an assignment that came up unexpectedly today. Excuse me. Me too. Ooh, happy birthday, Carson. Happy birthday. How you when I get up, I feel like a zombie when I don't get rest. You build different. I'll challenge you in a marathon. Winner gets $100. Are you on? We'll see. We'll see. I have never like competed against someone in the marathon. It's usually me competing against myself, trying to get a better PR. So, I can't make any promises, Aaron. Darren Carsberg, do you have kids, Hannah? I do not have kids. No. Walking with weights is fantastic for cardio. These are Freckles thrift store. So I guess like they're like mini birthmarks, if you want to call them that. Anime discussion was in Rachie's live. I'm horrible, but I recommend When Marnie Was There. Hey, I mean, I'm game. What do you do for work? I'm an auditor. Happy birthday, Carson. I haven't seen Spirited Away. It's very good. Yes. I grew up like loving Sailor Moon. I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I think those were like the only two anime shows I watched. We technically, like my parents didn't want us to watch Dragon Ball Z because it was too violent, but I was just like, I think curiosity has always gotten the better of me where I'm just like, I'm just gonna watch this anyway, even though they say I can't watch it. And it was okay, but yeah, I kind of like anime. It's not what I automatically go for, but I have enjoyed it in my life. Do you like superhero cartoons? I'm not a big superhero person. No, Cheyenne. I mean, no hate. It's just I don't prefer to watch superhero stuff. Toro for the win. Careful. How's the hurricane? There's a tsunami coming to my house. Be careful, Carson, please. What horoscope am I? I'm a Virgo. I'm scared. Tsunami coming. I have lots of birthmarks, same like you. Uh, thank you. You already know. Naruto. I've never watched Naruto. I know it, but I've never seen it. Cool. Do you know Stray Kids? I don't know Stray Kids. I love Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. I got into anime since I was 16. Yeah, I wanted to be Sailor Moon like for a period of I feel like it was one of my phases. I feel like yeah, I had a Carmen Sandiego spy phase. Uh what else? Oh, I had a dinosaur phase. I had an origami phase. Uh Definitely Sailor Moon too. I thought Sailor Moon and all of the what are they called? Sailor Moon and the her like girls, like the whole squad. Like Sailor Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, and then the cats too. Luna and I don't remember the other one. Yeah, I thought they were so cool. Uh Comments. Let's see. You like Ninja Turtle. I never watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turkiye, hello. Hi, merhaba, Gurjan. Hope you're having a good day. It would be daytime for you over there in Turkey. Hello. I was obsessed with Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, that was my favorite computer game growing up. I thought Carmen Sandiego was so cool. I understand, Hannah, that you're not into superhero cartoons. I understand that you don't watch superhero cartoons. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Like I liked Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. I'm dating myself. I watched them when I was like in middle school. I really liked Is it Star Power? Raven was interesting, and then I feel like there's another one I liked. Who are the guys? There was like the cyborg guy, and then Robin, and I feel like I'm missing someone. But I did like that animated superhero show as a kid. I watched a lot of Mecha Samurai, space-based anime like Cowboy Bebop. I've heard of that. Cool. Merhaba. I like the game. Starfire. Beast Boy! Beast Boy, yes, 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 yes. Gosh, I totally remember that. Yes. I watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, the game show. Oh, I didn't even know there was a game show. Starfire and Love the Titans. Beast Boy is the other one. Oh, wait. Beast Boy. There's Beast Boy, Robin, and then is it Cyborg? Are those the three guys in Teen Titans? Hi, No Name. Yeah, Raven was like very spooky. Like, I remember she had like her hood up and she would just like hover over the ground. And I was like, I was like intrigued. I was like, she's such an interesting character, but also she kind of scares me too. Oh gosh. Um, Cyborg was so cool. I agree. You watch anime? Not so much anymore. Not these days, but growing up I watched anime and I liked it. I thought it was interesting. Just a nice like rotation of my kid TV shows. Thank you, Antonio. I remember going to the library, Rachie, I'm reading your comment, and playing the Teen Titans game on CartoonNetwork.com. Yes, I was obsessed with that game. I hope you could still play it somewhere online. I don't know if they would have like deactivated or I don't know, discontinued it. She was emo, lol. Yeah. She even the way I remember her speaking, she just seemed so like dark and serious. And I liked it. I mean, I thought her powers were really cool. I just was like, what's her like I think my kid brain was like, why is she so like serious and like gloomy all the time? Like why doesn't she smile? Very like simple like childhood thoughts. You don't find too many females showing up who they really are these days. I read in your bio that you're vegan. When did you start? Dragula McFeisty. I remember you, Dragula. Welcome back. Um, I started veganism, like I went vegan when I was 18, grew up eating everything, like the all-American, all-you-can-eat diet. Let's just put it that way, like no limitations on what we ate growing up. And so I decided to try veganism when I was 18, just because I was asking some kids at my school who I really looked up to and like knew their reasons. So they pointed me to a lot of materials, and I just read a bunch of stuff, watched a bunch of stuff. I watched like Earthlings, that's voiced by Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's vegan still, at the time he was, at least when he made the documentary. Forks Over Knives, another really good documentary. There was like this very sassy book called Skinny Bitch, which is like maybe not the best way to go about talking about all the perks of veganism, but it was like it was written in a funny way. So I was like, I'll read this book. I went to a lot of websites. Like I discovered a lot of the websites I use now, even still. Um, and I really liked it. I found it was like not that hard to make the jump from omnivore to vegan. So I just stuck with it. It's been, gosh, so 18, that was 13 years ago, guys. I'm from India, Punjab, and you're from? I'm from Minnesota, no name. Cheyenne, I used to watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a little girl because my dad would turn on the TV when my mom went to work. I love those, like, routine traditions, and you kind of just remember watching shows. Like for me, it was always getting home from school, and I wanted to make I was like, oh, I hope this show was still on. And sometimes if I was too late, I would miss like Dexter's Lab, and then the next one I think was like Captain Planet and a few other ones. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls. Um Powerful Sun, hi everyone. Hey Powerful Sun, I don't recognize you, so if you're new, welcome here. No, Rachie, you're kidding me. CartoonNetwork.com went away. Wait, why? I'm guessing they just didn't have enough traffic to their website anymore. Oh, that's so sad. That's really, really sad. Oh. What TV shows you used to watch when you were little? Oh my gosh, everything, Brian. I was a Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel person. So I would say mostly Cartoon Network when I was younger. So that was Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, and I don't know if there were some other ones. I think like Pinky and the Brain was on Cartoon Network, a bunch of other ones, and then Nick was like Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom. Oh my gosh, what else? I'm blanking on Nick shows. And then Disney, I feel like as I was getting older, Disney was more like Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana. I love the High School Musical movies. Um, gosh, I'm blanking. That's So Raven, loved that show. Those are some of the ones I loved as a kid. And then I think the anime ones like Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, I was able to catch on Cartoon Network. Batman the Animated Series, Mark Hamill. I love Mark Hamill. I had the biggest crush on him when I was a kid. I was like, oh, Luke is so cute. India. Okay, I responded to that. I like Raven because she's so mean. Because she was hurt the most. Oh, yeah. She came off as a little like Yeah, a little mean to me. I think I preferred Starfire between the two female superheroes because Starfire seemed just more like friendly of the two. Niranjan Bendre since 2017. My favorite vegan drink is whiskey. Do you like cold weather? I love cold weather, D. I truly love winter. I really, really love winter. So, yeah, I welcome all the snow and all the very cold temperatures. It's inconvenient for sure compared to summer, but I love winter as a season. DuckTales. Ooh, I remember DuckTales. I love Teen Titans too. I used to watch it all the time with my dad and my sister, and my sister's favorite Teen Titan used to be Raven, but her favorite Teen Titan is Starfire. Yeah, Starfire was so cool. I thought her whole like look was really cool. D Ward, if you go to my channel, I said my age earlier in this chat, but I don't think you were here. I'll keep it a surprise for you. I recently had a birthday last month and I made a birthday vlog and I list my age in each of my birthday vlogs that I do. So I'm gonna let you figure out my age. Willow the Weirdo. Hi! I don't know if you've been here before or not, but hello, Willow. Yeah, it's so weird. If you go to the site, it redirects you to HBO Max's site. Oh, Rach, that's just like killing me a little bit. Oh, I'm so sad. What a like I think about like the programmers, like whoever was operating that site and had to like program it to like end. Someone had to basically pull the plug on the website, which is so sad. Oh, I hate it. Ed, Ed and Eddie, oh my God. I loved Ed, Ed and Eddie. Oh my gosh. Even the theme song, like the intro, I remember. Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's another one. Used to be my favorite Teen Titan, but my favorite Teen Titan is Raven now. Nice. Yeah, they're both really good Teen Titans. Ever see Gravity Falls? I haven't seen that, no. Oh, Cartoon Network got purchased. Okay. I don't remember Gravity Falls. Yes, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I loved that show. I loved how dark it was. Kind of like a little bit dark for kids, but I think there was like a maturity to it in a way that I really liked because it felt like it wasn't really, really dumbed down for kids. And it was kind of snarky. Um, Nickelodeon was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hannah Montana, yes. LOL, I am part of the USA Cartoon Express generation. Um, you really researched it. I guess you're an educated conversation versus a hype vegan. To even use correct terms like omnivore, a lot of people don't anyways. Will always welcome you back to Meat Fam. Funny, yeah. I probably won't go back, but I mean, never say never. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I was gonna like do it the right way because I really like eating food. I don't like being underfed. I also am a very active person, so I was like, I don't want to be, you know, setting myself up for disaster by not feeding myself properly. So I tried to do like my due diligence when I went vegan. We need to bring back the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy as a Halloween show. Yes. I think I heard you say that in your live at some point, Rach, one of these past days, and I was like, absolutely. Cow and Chicken. I think I remember that. Even Stevens was great. Totally agree. My sister and I used to watch the Powerpuff Girls and Danny Phantom. Do you like pizza? I do like pizza, D. Yes. I love pizza. Cheyenne says, I love winter too. I more watch Nickelodeon, iCarly, Drake and Josh. Oh my gosh, yes, SpongeBob. Wow, I completely forgot about SpongeBob. I wasn't into Big Time Rush. I feel like that was maybe a little bit younger than me. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, D. Is winter your favorite season? No. So fall is actually my favorite season. And then it's probably winter and summer tied. I really don't like spring. That's like the one season I don't like because it's so rainy and melty and muddy and just kind of ugly. But winter is probably tied for second with summer. I loved Hannah Montana D. Yes. My favorite seasons are summer and winter. Yes, I love those. I'm not watching Stranger Things, no, but I will watch it at some point. No name. Favorite color is pink. To answer your question, D. You should definitely check out Gravity Falls because that's a good and funny cartoon. Have you ever been to Canada? Yes, I have been to Canada. Uh, Gosh, at least twice. I've been to Winnipeg and I've been to Thunder Bay. And I love Canada. I love it so much up there. Uh, Grashly Crumb Tinnies? Oh my gosh, no. Reach, what are you talking about? Is that a show? Gashly Crumb Tinnies. Oh, sorry guys. Yawning because it's way past my bedtime. Oh my gosh, it's almost 1. How did that happen? Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna answer these questions or these chat comments and then I'm probably gonna hop off here because it's been a long time on this chat. I have not tried Korean snacks. Have you ever watched Freddy or Jason? I have watched Friday the 13th and I have watched Freddy Krueger, but I haven't watched like the actual like Freddy versus Jason movie. I do like Mojo Jojo. Love the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Such a good show. Powerpuff Girls was a dark show that we don't know about the backstory. I think I heard some fan theories about that show as well. Edward Gorey in design, and he's a very Tim Burton-esque artist. Oh yeah, I know him for sure. I know Edward Gorey. The Gashly Crumb Tinnies. Ooh, okay, okay. Do you watch any crime shows? I don't watch any crime shows, D. Winnipeg, you look tired. Yeah, I mean, I've been yawning and I'm also a little bit stuffed up. Aim real bag cabais. I don't think I remember you. Aim real. That's so cool, Hannah, that your favorite color is pink. Pink, pink, pink. Yes. I have to get ready for bed, but look forward to upcoming videos. Yeah, okay, like, John, you're going to bed at a responsible time because it's what, like 10:45 for you. Meanwhile, it's like 12:40 something for me. So I should definitely start heading to bed as well. Thank you so much for joining though, John. Oh, cool, Rach. Okay, I'll check out that book. Have you ever gotten into a real fight? I don't think I ever have, D. I'm a vegan since 2017, unable to lose weight because I cheat with junk food. Okay. I mean, it's your life. You have a wonderful night and a nice sleep, okay? Bye. Bye, Brian. Thank you for joining and chatting. It's been fun talking with you. Okay, you should try Korean snacks too, because they're so good. I believe it. Yes. Have a wonderful day later as well. Thank you so much, Brian. Yes, it's already Thursday where I'm at because it's almost 1 a.m. But yeah, I am definitely going to head to bed now because it's late, you guys. But thank you so much for hanging out with me this late. I know it's not late for some of you. Some of you, you're already well into your Thursday. So I agree, Bookworm. This week went so fast. I'm like, how is it already Thursday? Like, it was just, I remember what I was doing on Saturday. So yeah, it's flying. Bye, Coro. Thank you for joining. Yes, I have been to the southern United States, D. Georgia, South Carolina. Not Roblox. I haven't played that. Bye, Coro. Thanks so much for joining, Cheyenne. So fun chatting with you. Hopefully I'll see you at the next one. Good night, Ernest. So nice seeing you here and in my sister's live earlier. So I'm going to say good night to everyone. Thank you for joining and voting in the poll. And I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because I've got plans. I'm going to hang out with a friend tomorrow night. But TBD. If not tomorrow, then maybe Friday / maybe Saturday. We'll see what happens. So bye, everyone. See you later.